Alright, what is up everybody? This is Mr. 008 here, and today I am bringing you episode 15 of my Let's Play from the Start series for Clash of Clans. So before we get too far into today's video, I have some good news for you all, and I have some bad news. The good news is, we are on our way to Town Hall 8 on this account. The bad news is, I had to delete the recording of me upgrading to Town Hall 8 because something went wrong with the audio in the previous recording. So, unfortunately, I had to scrap it for that reason, but I am going to re-record because I still want to bring you all an episode today. So, today, we are on our way to Town Hall 8. Next episode, I will be Town Hall 8. So, we do not have that much to go, as far as upgrading on this account. So, let's do some raids. So, as for upgrading, we just have a few traps and some walls left, which is not a big deal. I can get those done off camera. But I still want to show you some raids for just showing you like how I am doing this all on my account. So since I have an elixir surplus and I have no elixir upgrades left for Town Hall 7, I am doing some Mass Dragon raids on this account. They're stronger than Barch. You can get a lot more loot if you attack the right kind of base than you can with Barch. And overall, I can also do something else with Mass Dragon that I can't do with Barch, and that is trophy push. So, trophy pushing is something that I would really like to do on this account, not so much for the purpose of just trophies themselves, more so for the purpose of just getting a bunch of loot, and especially from the loot bonus of attacking at higher trophy ranges. I'm thinking like Crystal or Master League would probably be good for this account. So that's what I'm going to aim for, and maybe I will stay there at Town Hall 8 as well, because there are not that many elixir upgrades at Town Hall 8, and since there are not that many, we will be able to max them out quite quickly and then get back to using Mass Dragon, which will be really nice when we do end up doing that. So I'm going to save I got stuck between saying last and final, so I ended up saying Lionel for some reason. Either way, the last or the final, I'm going to save, which I did end up doing. I saved that last or final rage spell for the dragons when they got closer to the air defense. That's what I was trying to say. But anyways, we got 300,000 gold from that raid. That is pretty decent overall. And overall, I prefer lightning spells over rage spells for dragons, especially with the lightning spell buff that Supercell brought to the game in a somewhat recent update. I don't remember exactly when it was, but lightning spells are now more like zap spells from Clash Royale. They deal less damage individually, but together they deal more damage. Like housing space for housing space, they deal more damage now. Not by much at the lower and middle levels, but at the higher levels it's much more noticeable. And also, I'm going to attack this base, why not? Let's see. I'm going to drop some dragons here, and some more there, and I'm going to see if I can take this base out with no spells and with less dragons than I would normally use. Drop one more dragon there to target that level 4 air defense, and overall, we don't have that much stuff to do for Town Hall 7, and I am really looking forward to getting to Town Hall 8 on this account. Town Hall 8 does not bring you a ton of content, but it still brings you quite a bit. It's a nice new Town Hall level. You get P.E.K.K.A.s, Golems, Valkyries. That's 3 new troops. You also get the Dark Spell Factory with the Poison and Earthquake spells. And you also get some other cool stuff. And it's really nice to be able to upgrade to Town Hall 8. You get the Skeleton Trap and all kinds of nice stuff that I'm looking forward to trying out at Town Hall 8 on this account. But at Town Hall 9, I would say Town Hall 9 is the big upgrade. Because at Town Hall 9, you get 3 more new troops, the Baby Dragon, the Witch, and the Lava Hound. And you also get some more stuff, like extra hero levels. You get the Archer Queen, you get the Jump and Freeze spells, all kinds of stuff at Town Hall 9. It's a very big upgrade overall. And I am really looking forward to getting to Town Hall 9 and beyond on this series, but Town Hall 8 will sort of be a stepping stone for going from where I am to where I want to get to. Either way, I am going to end up on this series I'm going to max out my entire base eventually. I'm going to try and get to max Town Hall 13 on this account eventually, which would really be nice. I would really like that for the purpose of this series, just showing all of you how to get from point A, where you started, all the way to point B, the finish line in Clash of Clans in general. And I am really enjoying what this series is going to bring to the channel, and I hope all of you are as well. So, our next raid is going to be pretty soon. Just need to wait on this dragon to finish training. But overall, let me see. Brings me to the next thing that I want to discuss in this video, and that is other games for the channel. So let me just preface this by saying that Clash of Clans and Hungry Shark World are not going away. I'm keeping those games on the channel no matter what. But I would like to know which other games you all want to see me play, whether it be Minecraft or Bloons Tower Defense 6 or any other kinds of nice mobile games that have a progressive sort of feeling to them, where you start out at one place and you get to like a much better place down the road. I mean, BTD 6 isn't entirely like that, but it still gives me that kind of feeling. You have to start off with easier maps on easier difficulties, and then you eventually have to take out Bloons on expert maps, and you have to take them out without using any banana farms or anything like that. So it feels progressive in some ways, and I really do enjoy the game. So if any of you want to see me play BTD 6 on this channel, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Probably should have taken out the air defense that's next to the sweeper there. I forgot to, I didn't think of it. So I'm going to drop 4 dragons here. And I'm going to drop the rest up on the top. So good. There goes the level 4 air defense at the bottom, and hopefully we will be able to end up 3-starring this base. I'm going to stun the air defense so that it doesn't target that dragon that had low health. Unfortunately, that dragon did go down anyway, but it's not the end of the world. We're still looking pretty good for this attack, and that dragon up there with low health is probably going to survive. It's nice. I like this. It's not something you see every day, a Town Hall 7 versus Town Hall 8 3-star. But dragons are overpowered at the lower levels, not gonna lie, which makes them very fun to use. But I'm also thinking of pushing, as I said before, to Crystal League or Master League to use dragons in a more strategic manner, not so much to 3-star, but to just take out some high-level town halls and some loot, and like get some loot from like full or close to full collectors, things like that, and from storages as well, in fact. It's a different way to play the game, and not that many people do it. I want to show you all how it's done, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Add Town Hall 8 on this account. So our next army will not be ready for another like 4.5 minutes, so I'm going to show you some replays from the previous recording. I'll start with this one. Here's a 3-star with Barch against a new Town Hall 7 that just upgraded from like max Town Hall 6. So how I start my Barch raids is by sniping as many buildings as I can. If there are any corner builder huts, I drop barbarians on them as long as they can't be targeted by nearby cannons or archer towers. Depends on the layout of the base. I may or may not have been able to snipe that gold mine. I probably would have, because there are 2 archers there outside of the cannon's range. But either way, it ended up being a 3-star, and a 3-star's a 3-star no matter how you put it. But, so what I do at the start is take out corner builder huts, any buildings that I can, whether it be with barbarians or archers. Usually archers, depends on the building's placement though. But I take out as many of those as I can with my troops that cannot be targeted by defenses, and then I go in for the main part of the attack a little bit later on, like after I take out as many easy pickings as I can, basically. And the goal isn't to 3-star, the goal is to get as much loot as I can, usually from collectors, sometimes from storages as well. But sometimes a 3-star is a bonus that I get. It's quite rare, but it is still very fun to 3-star with Barch. And doesn't happen often, which is part of what makes it special. But there's that raid. Got a nice 3-star there, over 500,000 gold. And gold is the only resource that I can really use right now because my elixir and dark elixir upgrades are maxed. I'll show you my lab right here, and everything in there is maxed. I'm going to move that out a little bit. The last time I was on this account was like a super long time ago, like 3 years ago, and back then army camps were 5x5 and the lab was 4x4, but now camps are 4x4 and the lab is 3x3. Because there are more buildings that you can place at higher town hall levels. Which was a nice creative way on Supercell's hand to allow for more buildings to be added without the base getting too compact and without attack times having to increase because the base would thus have to expand if buildings were not shrunk when new buildings were added. But it's very nice. It's a cool creative solution on their part. Obviously it won't work forever because like when Town Hall 14 comes out, there might be a few more buildings than Town Hall 15, and they're just going to keep piling on. And speaking of higher town halls, I'm going to keep going on this series until I'm completely maxed out. The same goes on my Rush Recovery series. I'm going to keep going, like, all the way until I max out. And if Town Hall 13 is no longer the max Town Hall in the game, when I do end up getting to that point in these series, I'm going to keep going further. Whenever I max out, I max out. And whether that's at Town Hall 13 or Town Hall 15 or somewhere even beyond that, whenever it happens, it happens. So, our next army is just about ready. And I am going to go raid. So it would be nice if I could get like 500,000 gold or more in this attack, because that would mean that I could get done like more traps and all that stuff. Oh, here we go. It's a nice find. Let's see, what do we want to do? I'm going to attack from the... Base looks pretty symmetrical. I'm definitely going to attack from one of the sides. I'm going to attack from the right. That way, if I don't get all the way over to the other side of the base, I still get that gold storage. So I'm going to drop some zap spells right here. Alright, very nice. And we still have one left over in case we need to stun an air defense or something. So I'll keep a few more dragons to funnel further, and also in case the dragons I already dropped go the wrong way. So I'm going to drop the king down right here to go in with the dragons. Good, there goes the enemy barbarian king. And my dragons are going to take out the air defenses and everything else. Looks pretty good. Use my king's ability right there, and I do not even have to use that final lightning spell. Okay. Asked for 500,000, got a 500,000. That's what I like to see. Alright. So when I get back to base, I am going to do some upgrades. I'm probably going to call it for this episode, because I do not have that much space on my phone, unfortunately. And when I record for too long, it cuts off the recording because it can't save the entire file. But I'm going to try and make some storage space on my phone, because I do like making longer videos, like close to half an hour, rather than just 10, 15, even 20 minutes. But I do like, 20, 25 minutes are good too. At least I like to go on the longer side, because it just feels better when I do it that way. So, let's see what we can do. So we can upgrade some spring traps. That's what I'm going to do, because they're the most expensive. And I'm going to go to village edit mode and collect them right here. And move them. Let's see. Actually, I will put them over here because of the air bombs. Okay, there we go. So we only have a few more traps and some walls until we're max Town Hall 7. Everything above the walls is maxed for Town Hall 7, and everything below the walls is not maxed. You know what, I'm going to go a little bit longer. I'll show you my... Where's the attack I was looking for? Was it this one? Probably not. Let's see. I'll just show you this one. It's okay. This is an attack where I used rage spells rather than lightning spells because that was what was already queued up in my spell factory. And so this attack was a little bit different. I was able to take out one air defense with just one dragon because it was very close to the outside of the base. But because I did not have lightning spells, I could not zap these. I would have been able to take both of them out because of the area splash effect of the lightning spell. And lightning spells are a lot more predictable than they used to be. I definitely like the zap spells that have that stun effect. It's pretty nice. So our dragons are on the bottom side of the base now, and they're just going to clean up everything. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. And pretty soon our next army will be ready, and we can do one more raid and possibly upgrade that final spring trap before I finish this episode up. Alright, just the Teslas left, and there we go. So that wasn't with the most loot in the world, but I wanted to show you how I used rage spells for dragons as well. But overall, I prefer lightning spells over rage spells for dragons these days because the lightning spell used to not be that good. The bolts used to scatter all over the place, and the lightning spell didn't deal that much damage. They were like how poison spells are today. They used to be used for, like, taking out clan castle troops, like archers, wizards, and other low-health troops. But, it's interesting how the game evolved and all, and how everything in it evolved with it. So we have one dragon left. Let me see, is there any... I'm going to take a look at this defense, see what happened here. So it looked like either a time fail or a disconnect is probably what happened here. So this guy drops in all of his giants at once, and they are going to go around the base, which is what I intended when I made this base. That's why I created that ring of defenses, so that giants would go around the base rather than into and through the base. And the air defenses can take out the healers, since the giants are not going to try and break through the walls and get to them. The giants are just going to keep going around the outside of the base. At least until they get to this wall segment here. They might go... Actually, no, they're going to keep going this way. I'm going to speed this up because I am almost ready to attack. So some of the giants are going to go in now, but they're only going to get one air defense and one Tesla. And for some reason, my Barbarian King was following his altars here. I thought it was, like, all the way on the left for some reason. Looks like this could have been a 3-star if it was not a time fail, but because all the giants went around the outside and the attacker didn't drop his barbarians that early on, that's what happened. It was a time fail. It's sort of what I intended when I created this base design, not gonna lie. Alright, so here's a base right here that we can take out. So I'm going to take out this air defense right here. Okay, I'm going to drop some dragons on these builder huts. Some more over there to funnel. and this should be good. As long as I didn't deploy the dragons too quickly to where they're all going to go around the outside, because that does happen sometimes. I'm going to stun these defenses right here and reset their targeting. So not the best deployment of the dragons out of me right there, but it does show how overpowered dragons are at Town Hall 7, and even at Town Hall 8, they're pretty overpowered there as well. And shows that you don't need perfect deployment or to be super duper strategic to 3-star base, and just shows how overpowered they are. It's basically all there is to it. But I will say, you do need to be somewhat strategic, just not that strategic. It's not like you are attacking with a hybrid army, like miners and hogs at Town Hall 13. Like, that's far more strategic than this. Like, this is, like, not very strategic. It's even less strategic than the broken, like, go wee wee strategy with super wizards at Town Hall 13, and the log launcher, and the blizzard, like the battle blimp with the super wizards in it. So it's like it's broken. Like, there's no other way to explain it. It's just that overpowered. And yeah, I can expect a nerf to come to the super wizards in the near future, which I may use them on this account when we get to, like, Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, because super troops are definitely something that I would like to showcase in this series, and we will be getting to that point at Town Hall 11 or Town Hall 12, which won't be for a while, but that will be something to look forward to later on in the series. And that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. We got all of our builders to work, and all of our spring traps are going to level 2, and our town hall is upgrading to level 8, and it will be finished by next episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more interesting content. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace out.